Hello, welcome to this class where we're going to be learning how to become an elementary school teacher. My name's Kara Shirty, by the way. Okay, so the first thing you need to have general interest in the field. Obviously, if you don't like children, this is not a good job for you because elementary school students are kindergarten through 5th grade. So you need to be interested in children, obviously, and you need to want them to have an education. If you don't want them to be smart, then you shouldn't be a teacher, because if they're not going to be educated, then you don't have a push for them to want to be educated, then it's not going to work out very well. Also, another thing is state standards. They can also be very annoying, but you have to follow the rules. Otherwise, you'll lose your job, or your kids will fail their test, and then their test scores will be very bad, and then you'll get lower pay, or you could get fired. All kinds of stuff could happen. So you want to make sure that you're following all the rules. You can't make up your own rules. You have to follow the rules that the state gives you. All right, experience. So if you don't have any experience working with children and you think you want to be an elementary school teacher, you might want to go get you some experience, because you might find out you don't even like to be around kids. This is what I have done for like the past 3 or 4 years. I go to summer camp and like work with kids like 7, 8, 9 for maybe like 3 weeks out of the summer. Also, if you go to church, you can get involved in like Sunday school department and stuff like that. Or just like being around kids, like in the summer, they usually have VBS programs, so you can volunteer and just be around kids and get to know them. Another thing is, right now I'm a substitute teacher, so I get to obviously work in the schools, and you can feel like if this job is actually right for you. It'll give you a feel for what grade you specifically want to teach, and like how to deal with certain situations in the classroom, because a lot of things happen. Another thing, if you like can't do either of those two, you can always do babysitting, which is not, it's kind of fun, but not really. Wow, I shouldn't have said that. Okay, so you could be a babysitter, so for like any age, just people you know, people will trust you to watch their kids, and then that'll help you be like on the spot with activities and stuff, because you have to keep them entertained. You can't just sit them in front of a TV. Well, you can, but it's not the greatest thing ever. Another thing is your education. You also need to be educated if you want to be an educator. So right now I'm getting my AA from Valencia, then I'm going to go get my bachelor from UCF, and then get my master's from UCF. You don't have to get your master's, but you get paid more, then that can lead on to more opportunities later, like you can become a principal, stuff like that. Another thing is, to graduate with your bachelor's, you have to have your internships, and sometimes it's full time, and then the first part of the semester, when you get to that point, is like 2 days a week, and then it's like full time for the second semester. So you have to meet with your advisors and stuff, and they you pick schools, like rate them 1 through 5, whatever you want, and then you might not get the one you want, but sometimes you will. And then that gives you an opportunity to be with teachers, and they allow you to teach lessons and stuff. So you get like hands-on experience, and you can talk to the teachers and ask what worked for them, what didn't work. So another thing you will learn from like doing your internships and stuff is you will get make connections with people. Like since I'm a substitute, I like meet people all in the school, like the principal, the office staff, and if they like you, they're gonna let you know. And if they know you're in school, they're gonna give you a heads up, like, oh, we're hiring for a job, maybe you should apply, because they would be more likely to hire you if they knew you and you had a good name in the school. So education is very important. All right, here's some links you could go to find all this information. And also, another thing I wanted to add was the benefits you can get from this job. Your schedule, obviously, like some people want to be a teacher specifically because of the schedule and because they like it, but mainly because of the schedule, because if you have kids that are in school, you'll be like, they can go to school with you, especially if they're like in elementary school and you're a teacher at that school. They can go to school with you, they can go home with you, you don't have to pick them up at a different place, and then if they're off for like Labor Day or something, you're off with them, you're off spring break, you're off in the summer with them, you're off Christmas break and all that stuff. So, and another thing is, yeah, Monday through Friday, you don't have to work on the weekends, okay? You might have to do some extra work at home, but you can work on the weekends. I mean, you don't work on the weekends, sorry. And that's pretty much it, so, yeah.
All right.